Hello, happy Wednesday. My name is Linda Larson, and you are on my Inkergized Stampers Facebook page. And I do this every Wednesday, or at least I try to, but I don't know, summer coming, it's getting really nice outside. And so I am here to share with you tonight one of my new favorites. I know you say that every week, Linda. They're all your favorites, and they are. But I'm going to show you the new catalog, and I'm going to show you some fun stuff with our celebratory sips and the bundle and everything that it comes with. And so we will just wait a few minutes to see if we have other people joining us. So, oh gosh, I'm getting glare from my glasses. Anyway, isn't it gorgeous weather? Oh, yay, 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 yay. Oh, wow. I've been out learning. I'm going to try to do my own yard this year. I had a little setback from a certain company that came and said they did a treatment, and it really, never mind. It was a bad thing. So I fired them, and I'm going to do it myself. I've got time now. So I have been out there. I have this thing that pulls weeds that I bought for Scooter for Christmas, but he always loved to bend over and get them. But anyway, and it was funny because I didn't know how it worked. And here the little girl across the street came over, and she goes, "Oh, here, I'll show you. You push the thing in, step on it, and then you twist it 4 times as a charm," she said. "And then you pull it out and then hit the button and the weed pops out." And I was like, oh, this is fun. So I've been attacking those dandelions because I don't really want to put chemicals into my yard. Yeah, but my backyard's got a ton, so I don't know if I have time to do that. But I'm learning and taking notes from people, and I'm gonna have a nice yard. And so I've also been cleaning out. Oh my gosh. I had a guy come today that cleaned out half my garage. You know, it's like, and I've been selling, as you probably have seen on Facebook, tons of things that I can, because I had to get a new furnace today and air conditioning. So we got to earn back a little bit of that money. Even a little bit helps. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. Well, I'm not sure if I have anyone here yet, or if I'm just not seeing them. I don't see anybody on my computer either. So, well, I may as well get started, and I'm hoping this will be a easy switch. So all I gotta do is stand up and turn it. So we will cross your fingers. Okay, ready, set. Boop. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I figure if I sit down, all I gotta do is turn it. So, yay, that worked. Okay, now I can look through the camera and see what we're doing. So here is these celebratory sips. There's a bunch of it here. Oh, good. Thank you, Marcy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Usually I can see the comments. Oh, this thing, I know. But I'll have my house cleaned out, and then I'll have nothing to do. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway, so we will get to this. But anyway, so this is the beautiful, beautiful bundle. And I'll wait to show you the paper and this. And I'm going to show you all the dies. And then I just realized this came with, they're called holographic little guys. And then I didn't even notice I should have printed this out. So I did this card for my club last week. And it comes with 2 embossing folders and a ribbon too. So that is amazing. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me show you the stamp set. So here you have the stamp set. Cheers to you, to us. It's your day. Let's celebrate. So that's the greetings that came on it. And then you can see you have a tall glass, and then you have a wine glass, or another glass. It could be something like that too. And then you have all these sprigs you can put in it. And like an umbrella, and with an umbrella handle, and more sprigs, and mint, and cherries, and oh, I didn't do one with an olives, and berries and lemons and strawberries and ice cubes. So yeah, this is really fun. And then of course, it has the dies to match. So here you can see, okay, that it will cut out the glasses. This thing right here makes your, let's see, I think I have a couple here, takes your paper and it would be like a vase. So you could kind of see how it's kind of textured there. See, this is, yeah, it's kind of textured. Let me see it on the yellow one. Yeah, so it would make a vase that you could put some of those sprigs in. So that's what that does. And then you have the sprigs, the umbrella handle, the cherry, the olive, all these other stuff that I'll coordinate with this because we love dies that coordinate with our stamps. So that is that. Then we have these two beautiful embossing folders. I was wondering when I saw a card like this, where did that come from? So that is one of them that we will be using tonight. So this is the way it kind of looks when it's die cut out. And I kind of like how it just gives you a different little, I don't know, kind of looks like a heartbeat, right? Boop, 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 I think. But yeah, so this is one of the dies. And we'll be using that. And then, I never even saw this. I was thinking this came with something else. Look how pretty, pretty, pretty that is. I just want to do one of the things where you take the color over it, like brayer over it, or with your, and make it beautiful. I just can't wait to play with that. No, I didn't even notice I had it. So that is fun. And then you have, put those over here. Those come with it, or you could always get them separately too, as they both come in one packet. And then you have this beautiful gold ribbon, so it makes really pretty bows. So that goes with that. And I think, and the holographic. Okay, they look pink, and then they look blue and green. So yeah, these are really, 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 really fun. So that is that. Okay, well, I'm going to show you the card that I am doing tonight. If you are on, maybe I should grab the other card. If you are on my, follow my upline at all, Susan Campfield, we did this card at one of her team events. And I thought it was really cool. Oh, yeah, we're going to see this paper. I'll show you that. That's really neat. And kind of opens like that. So I thought, okay, I like that, but I don't want to copy it exactly. So what I did is I did a different thing. So I wanted to be a little bit different. And so I did a horizontal one. And so this is the card I'm going to be showing you how to make tonight. And I just love how cheery it is, and it folds flat so that you can mail it. So to make this card, I am going to start with my 8.5 by 11 and fold it in half. Okay, then I have all these pieces. I have my ruler out here. Yeah. So I have my main piece that will go across the middle. So you can see that. And this is 7 inches. And you can see it's scored at 3/4, 1.5, 5.5, and 6.25. So I am going to take that and fold that in like that, not like that. So now I have a valley and a mountain, just a valley fold. And I'm going to glue that onto there. And then I have 2 other pieces that will be the top and the bottom that are, let's see, that's centimeters. That is 3/4, and it's probably the same dimensions, the 3/4, the 1.5, 5.5, and 6.25. So I'm going to do the same thing with those, but before I do, I should show you the paper. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Because you're going to love, love, love this paper. Ooh, okay, and it's got all the new fun in colors with the sushi, not sushi, strawberry slush and the orange and the tan. I got them not memorized yet. I should have them right in front of me. But anyway, so isn't this fun? I just love all this background paper. That one is really, really, really pretty. And then on the back, you have some sushis, strawberry slush dots. So that is one. Look how pretty this purple is. Or it's Blackberry Bliss. Because I used a lot of Blackberry Bliss. But oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. And then the other side is some garden green or old olive. Background paper. Okay. Oh, see? This is what I am going to use tonight and what I used. And so what I did is I took my stamp, the stamp like this, and there's two different things. So here we have tall ones, and here we have short ones. And so I took the tall one, and I took my black memento, and I stamped it on there, and then die cut it out. So you get a whole bunch. These were some little ones. Here, I got some little ones too. You know, where then you can take your little ones and die cut those as well. I think there was one that I added. Oh yeah, and there if you want to add ice cubes. So there was a Blackberry Bliss with ice cubes. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, so a lot of fun stuff. I die cut some of the umbrellas out, stamped on it, and then die cut it, and some of the greenery. But yeah, you get a lot of this done ahead of time, then it makes it really fast and easy. So I love these colors and love how easy that is. And then you have a pretty basic pattern on the back that I think is one of the greens. Okay, then as another thing too, which you can do with your dies is if you don't want to stamp on it, you can see some of these you can die cut out just like that or like that. So it works out really well. They give you a lot of fun stuff that you can use to die cut. You know, or here we have the orange. You can die cut that one. You know, or if you don't, well, yeah, you can cut the top off if you wanted. But I like the lemon, and then you can put a lemon over that. Oh, now I think that. You know, so having these two dies makes it super fun, super fun. I know I like that one. It's like, oh, I could just done that afterward. But yeah, so pretty, 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 and fun. Fun, fun, fun. And then we have Blackberry Bliss on the back. And then here you have a whole bunch of other little things. So you have your strawberries and your cherries and your limes and your lemon. And I tried die cutting some of these out. Some of them kind of match and some of them didn't. So I think they're kind of a little bit bigger than the die. You know, but I kind of tried. They're smaller than the die, but yeah, it is very pretty. And on the back of this is some seaside, the new seaside color. Then we have another really pretty pattern with a whole bunch of flowers on it. And then the timid tiger in the back. I remembered it, timid tiger. So, as I mentioned, this kind of goes with, you guys can read it. I have to hold it up. It goes with Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover, which, yeah, I got the stamp. Delightful Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, and Timid Tiger. So this paper is just really, really, really fun to have. So make sure that's added to your list. So as I continue here, I am going to take and I cut my paper, and these paper cuts are, yeah, that's right. No, that's centimeters, inches. These are only about a half an inch, all of these. So what I did is Okay, those the long ones? Yep. So I want to make sure that these are the upright ones. And then you'll see the other two that I have will be on the long ends that I will put there. So first I am going to glue these on here. Okay, and then take this. Blop, blop, blop. And then I'm going to take this. Go blop, 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 blop. And do that. Okay, and now I'm going to fold these in and fold this in like we did, and then fold this in and fold this in. Okay, so now I'm going to take my other sheet, and here I had already embossed this. See, maybe I put it down there or up there. Maybe I'll try it on the bottom. So I'm going to glue that on here. So it adds a little bit of dimension behind our glass. Okay, now I'm going to take and center this in the middle. And I'm going to start with one flap over here. And try to center you right there. Look about centered. And hold it for a minute. Bleep, bleep, bleep. There we go. Move over. And now I'll do the same thing on this tab. And put that one over here. There we go. So you can see it does fold flat. Either way you do it. Okay, so we have that. And then we have our pieces on the top that I'm going to do the same thing there. I'm going to glue a little bit, glue there, a little bit of glue there. And do this towards the top. And then do, is that upside down? Yep. Oh, yep. We're going to put this one on the bottom. There we go. Put this one on the bottom there. And this one right there. Bleep, bleep, bleep. There we go. I know I'm going to take the other one, which is upright, so I'm glad I caught that. Put a little glue there, a dab of glue there, and put that one on there, and this one right here. There. Okay, oh, missed you. Don't move on me. There. Okay, so there we have our cards so far. And now I'm going to take the vertical ones that I did that are also 1/2 inch. And I am, whoa, going to put you right there. I should have pushed you in a little bit, but I'll take care of that. And then where is the other one? Here we go. Ooh. And then the other one I'm going to take and put that right here. Okay, that's why I like the green glue. It has pros and cons. I like it that I can move it and straighten it. So here we have our pretty, pretty, pretty cards so far. And now I'm going to take my pieces to decorate with that I already cut out. So I have a glass. And see, it's funny because you can make these cards in like all different colors. And then put that on there like that. And then I did a lemon. That I am going to just do a little slit. Move it up a little bit. Do a little slit right here. Just to the middle so that it can go on the glass. Okay, so where are my pop dots or glue dots? Dimensionals. Oh, they're hiding. Okay, well, we'll glue it on. Glue, 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 glue. Okay, and we'll put you right in the middle. Okay, then I'll take this one and put a little glue and just kind of put it like right there. And then another one. And I'll put that right here. Okay, well, I didn't center them really well, did I? And then I could take the cheers. That's why I didn't do it. The cheers. And I can stick that over here. Okay, stay right there. Beep. Okay. And then if I want to add an umbrella, I can add an umbrella. I'm just going to stick that down there. And I don't need it really long, so I can just cut off a little bit of that. And then glue the umbrella on. I just love this set. It's so fun. And then I can add some little berries. So we'll put a little berry on the bottom here in the glass. And add some sprigs. And I can stick that in there. There we go. So here is your pretty, pretty card. I'm going to add some of the pretty little dots on here. Okay, let's see, where should we put this on? Oh, we'll just stick it right there. But yeah, so aren't those pretty? So that is our card that I wanted to make you today. And let me show you a few other samples that I made with this set. So here's one where I took the die cut out the orange out of the paper that I already didn't have, so it doesn't have a black line. So I die cut that and fussy cut it around that so that I had a little glass there of that. Then I was working on watercoloring, so I tried to kind of give it a soft look and watercolored some of them. And so that was that one. And then another one I watercolored, and I'm getting better at it. Because I figured out you add a whole bunch of water to your watercolor paper, and then you just kind of like add a couple of drops of ink, and it makes it go spread. And I thought that was really fun. And then the same thing with the yellow, and added that, and the umbrella. And this was the ink, not Inker, what's it called? The one that we did last week that had the die cut like that. So anyway, those are the beautiful cards I have for you tonight. But I wanted to let you know that now the catalog is live and I can show you. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I'm going to point out some fun, pretty stuff. I ordered this. Oh, who doesn't like that blue? Look at that blue. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I 2-dayed it, so I'm going to get this tomorrow. Maybe I have a box opening party or whatever. But yeah, so I had to get that. And so I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live with that. And then I figure who doesn't need, okay, for, how much was it? It wasn't very much. $10. Who doesn't need a little bag kit? No, $14. It's like, oh gosh, if I have that laying around, that would be so fun to give to somebody. So they have a lot of other fun stuff. Let's see. Here they have more of the ephemeras and different layouts down here where it makes it really easy to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and boom, make a card. And then it shows you all the different card designs that you can make using all those ephemera packs. Okay, another fun thing. Oh yeah, here was the florals and bloom that I showed you last week. So that is, that got it 4 pages. So look at all those and that. So that was real, oh, they get a 6-page spread. So look at all that. Isn't it really pretty, pretty, pretty? So that's fun. Oh, it's an 8-page spread, even more. So that one is really, really popular, really good. That was a lot of die cutting. I don't think I could have done all that, but every piece of die cut out. Anyway, oh, and here we have our turtlery cute, turtley cute. Yeah, so here's the little turtles. If you have little kids that like turtles or you want to do some kid cards, there's your little turtle guys. And okay, then this is a new one that just came out with this new DSP paper. And so that's kind of pretty. Then there is the Kindred Spirits and Boho Vibes and more of the arches. Okay, I'm going to get to my favorite one. Okay, so this is the set I have not done yet with you, the Memories in Bloom, because I didn't have this paper. So I just, nope, that's the other one. That's, oh, wait. Oh, that's just, now we're going to look at scrapbook things. So this is the paper that goes with the other one, but now you would get some sticker sheets, and you get 12 by 12 sheets of that same color. So these are some areas where if you want to do scrapbooking with the turtles, you have this, and then you have a bunch of already die cuts. And here's, oh, yes, and here's the one we did today. So if you want the paper, you know, and then all of these, and then you get all these die cuts that come with it. And so that's your scrapbooking section that you have here. Then we have the new two-sided, two-toned 12 by 12 sheets. So everything is two-toned. So it's kind of like dark and light, but they are art colors on the one side and then a lighter color on the other side. So there's a lot of cardstock to get. Let's see. And how did this page only get one page? This should have been a 6-page spread too, because I love this one. That was the one that we did last week with this. It was so cute that I love. So that was that. Okay, and we got, oh, corn flowers. If you like those, it kind of folds over, so it makes it 3D-ish. This is what I had today. I am so excited to get this. Okay, this, as some of you know, is called washi tape. And what it is and what it will have, and you can see they're die cutting it up there, is you will have your stamp and you'll have your dies, but you can take this die and put it on top of your washi tape. And oh my gosh, I may have to do this one next week. Yes, I can't wait to play with this. Can't wait to play with it. So that's on page 85. Make sure you know that because you're all going to want it because it's just really fun. I just can't wait to have it so easy and have it die cut it out. So, and this is another fun one, kind of on the steep side, but I love if you're into making banners or anything. This would be a very good thing for banners and scrapbooking. And then I had to get the right words, forever loved, forever remembered, and a lot of good words, greetings in that one. But yeah, I think that's some of the main things. Oh yeah, and I want this one at the little slide. There's Aurora going down the slide. And this will be Arthur in a couple of years. So it's like, oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. So yeah. So anyway, and then, so it's organized a little bit better than last year. Wait, this is all the punches we have. Well, like everything else is on online exclusive. So make sure you're looking at the online exclusives because there's a lot more on there. But yeah, and then we have our papers. So all the papers that I just showed you. And then at the very end, we have our colors again that it shows your ribbon. And then the markers, the blends. And then they put it right at the end. So here it's easy to find with your color coach and with your ink pads and everything that you need. So that is a catalog. So if you did not get one, please let me know. Or I would like to look forward to seeing you at my giant paper crafting sale. And that will be Friday and Saturday, May 16th and 17th. And if you are a current customer of mine and have placed an order in the last year, you can come on May 15th and get first dibs on everything that is being put out there. So I'm really excited to see you at that event, and then you can pick up a catalog as well. So anyway, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this night and the sunshine and leave you with a funny, how does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots. Okay, bye. Funny, funny, funny. Love you all. I'm glad you could join me, and I will see you maybe next week. All right.